Hello there, Aquarius. This is Yvonne the Mermaid Oracle. Thank you so much for coming in to watch your video with me for February 2026 general love reading. So we are going to be using the black and white Rider-Waite tarot deck by, of course, the one and only Rider-Waite and Pamela Coleman Smith. So I hope you guys enjoy the images and the messages just as much as I hope I will. So, of course, this is a general reading. So if you guys are looking for something that is specifically and only about you, please go to, of course, my website. But nevertheless, if you guys want a discounted reading, I will be having $5 readings later today. Actually, after this live stream, I will be having $5 tarot readings. The instructions are down below this live stream. And also, if you go to my YouTube channel, you can see all the information, or actually the live stream to the $5 tarot readings right there. So you can go ahead and hit the bell notification for that specific live stream, or stay tuned. It will be right after this live stream. And of course, like I said, if you guys want something just private and specifically and only about you, between you and I, you can always go to my website, mermaidoracle.com. So let's go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and start with Aquarius for February 2026. So universe, what are the predictions for Aquarius for February 2026? Universe, what are the predictions for February for Aquarius? What are the predictions for Aquarius for February 2026? Universe, what are the predictions for Aquarius for February 2026? Universe, what are the predictions for Aquarius for February 2026? Universe, what are the predictions for February for Aquarius for February 2026? Alrighty. Two more shuffles, and I will go ahead and pick out your cards. Pick out your cards for you, Aquarius. So Taurus, Leo, I already posted those earlier today. So if you are interested in watching those as well, feel free to watch those as well. And also feel free to watch the video for your moon sign, your rising sign, and also your Venus, since I am trying to focus these readings on love and finances, but mainly love. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say. All right, so we have Knight of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse, 5 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the Devil in reverse, and we end the reading with the Emperor. Interesting. And then we have right here the 7 of Wands in reverse as your overall theme. Alrighty. Aquarius, do you have someone in your life if it's not you? Point is that there's somebody here, whether this is you or somebody else, someone here who is justifying their actions. Somebody here who doesn't want to admit guilt. Somebody here who has a really hard time admitting when they're wrong or when they are in the wrong. Now, Aquarius, it seems like you are focused on building. You are focused on building. You're focused on growing. And I feel like you've been focused on that as far as your career for ever, since like the beginning of time. You know, I feel like Aquarius, you guys are the ones that I always hear those stories where, oh, I started working when I was 13 to start, helping mom and dad, It's always Aquarius. I always hear that it's Aquarius doing that for their family, or people with Aquarius placements. You guys are always growing up, and growing up so fast that I wouldn't be surprised that for a lot of you younglings, or for a lot of you who are watching this or will be watching this live stream after it's live streamed, where honestly, you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good financially. You're doing pretty good as far as yourself career-wise. I wouldn't say you've reached your fullest potential, but you've been working on it. And for a lot of you, you guys have stability, but you guys have had stability for a very long time. For a lot of you, you guys are single parents, single mothers, single fathers, single parents. So I'm seeing a thing where a lot of you guys had to grow up early. You guys had to fend for yourselves. And for a lot of you, you guys are still young, haven't reached your fullest potential yet. But for a lot of you, there is stability, there's ground. And now there's this sense of someone here who isn't taking accountability, or someone who is justifying their actions rather than feeling sorry and or giving you an apology. And maybe there are confessions here. So it seems like there are confessions here, something that someone kept from you for a very long time. And even there was probably even distance in communications with an individual that caused you to feel emotional, caused you to feel pessimistic, to say the least. And then we come into the month of February 2026, and we're still in this vicious cycle. We're still in this vicious cycle with this person. And, there are times where it feels like it's kind of sort of going somewhere. It's finally going into a positive direction, and we're back at square one. We're back at square one. But your challenge here is this idea of all is not lost. Why? Why? Because we're feeling pessimistic over this idea. Is there hope? Well, there is hope. You guys just needed a break. Or you guys need a break from each other, if you guys haven't had one already. But it seems like for a lot of you, there's been a break, or there has been distance in communications. Aquarius, you're stable. You're grounded. For a lot of you who are single parents, you guys had to grow up early. You guys had to grow up to fend for your families. For a lot of you, when you guys were kids, when you guys were children, you had to help mommy and dad, or mom or dad, or your guardians, to help you, to help for the family. That's what I'm seeing as well, Aquarius. I don't know why I needed to say that, but I see that a lot of you guys have had to grow up early. I'm seeing a lot of you guys have had stability, or have had some form of stability, because you guys were forced to grow up so early, or at least earlier than your peers, your classmates, your colleagues, your coworkers, and now it seems like you're confronted with a person who doesn't take accountability, maybe even someone who has been distant or hasn't been very frequent with their communication with you. And it's just a vicious cycle, Aquarius. But all is not lost. You're just feeling pessimistic. And yes, this person had options. Yes, this person had other candidates. But there will be reunion. There will be reunion here. And I feel like for the other person, Aquarius, I feel like they are the ones that are going to initiate communication with you. I feel like they are going to go out of their way to reach out to you. And so I do think that there will be communication. I do think there will be a reconnection with someone. And what's known to be true, crowning the reading, I am seeing that finally there will be a new beginning where there will be ground, where there will be honesty, and a new beginning that will finally move forward. A beginning to something that will actually have a foundation and a future. Because you do fear that this doesn't have what it takes for it to last. You do fear that. You do fear that. But you do have this in mind, the Emperor, reaching your ultimate potential. Reaching your ultimate potential is your goal. And that is also your love life. You do have goals regarding your love life as well. And you will reach them. Maybe not in February, but I feel like this reading is here to confirm that for you. The fact that for those who have been working on themselves, for those who have been working hard, diligently, and possibly for those of you who have been working young, who have been working since they can remember, and for those who are now confronted with a relationship or who have been involved with somebody who has had their options open, a relationship that hadn't been moving forward, and a relationship that has made you feel pessimistic or very hopeless about it ever having a future. But the cards are telling you that don't lose hope. There's a new beginning. A new beginning with someone that you're going to reunite with. Okay? And they're going to do the reaching out. They're going to reach out to you, Aquarius. But you do fear that this doesn't have what it takes because you're really focused on your goals. And part of your love life is part of reaching that ultimate potential that you see yourself in. You will reach it. All right, Aquarius? Well, thank you so much, Aquarius, for watching this video. If you guys are interested in a private tarot reading with me, go to my website at mermaidoracle.com and stay tuned at 3 o'clock. I will go ahead and start the $5 tarot readings here on my YouTube channel. So stay tuned. Take care, blessed be, namaste, and I will see you guys in just a little bit for the $5 tarot readings.